Okay, I'm going to try to attempt to make my very first instructional video. And a lot of these words are going to be backwards because I don't know how to change that, fix it, make it better. All right, a lot of people have asked me about my graham cracker houses. I just call them cookie houses. So I thought I would try to see if I could show you how to make them. First of all, you just, you have a base. It's just a piece of cardboard. And because I bake cakes, I have white foil paper. But you can use aluminum foil paper if you want it to be white. And that's up to you. You can use a piece of white paper and then put some plastic wrap really, really tightly around it. Okay. Also, don't get the expensive graham crackers because they break more. These are Stop and Shop, and like I said, they were words are going to be backwards. Make sure you get the honey. Don't get the cinnamon because the cinnamon does not work well with the royal icing. I also got this type as well. These are called, I don't know what they're called, liqueurs or something. But I got them from Save-A-Lot. So they were cheap. Cheaper ones are better. I found out when I bought the Honey Made ones that they were all broken. They broke faster. They didn't taste any better. And the kids aren't going to eat them anyway. They're going to be eating more of the candy. So you need a serrated knife. 10 crackers will make one house. I think 10, but anyway. Wilton meringue powder. Okay, has a recipe on what to do on the back. No, that's the basic. All right, first we are going to try to make the roof supports. So in order to make a roof support, you have to make a triangle. I start at the center here, and I saw. Hopefully it won't break. If it breaks, buy extra crackers because they do break. Okay, I got one side done. Let's try the other side, and we'll hope that it does not break. If you saw really fast, it's going to crack really fast. So you're going to have patience, and however many houses you're going to do. That came out great. See, I'm eating this one. So you do 2 of those. Let's try it again. This is the prep work. Broke. But that's not really bad, so you can use it. Let's try the other side. Very good. Got me triangles, okay? It's going to be a mess on your table or wherever. Doesn't matter. Okay. This is my royal icing. You make a batch of the royal icing, and wait a minute. You can color parts of it. Red, yellow, green. Okay, just so that you can have something to decorate after you've made the house. So 4 of these. Of course, you need 4 for the sides. What I found out that is better supportive if you put the front like on the inside of the crackers. Okay, let's turn this around. Oops, a little bit. So I'm going to start out. Hopefully you can see it well. I'm going to put royal icing on the bottom. This is probably going to fall over before I put the other side, which it really doesn't matter if it does, because you just pick it up again. So this is the side. Put some on the inside. And the front, remember the front, the back and the front of the houses go on the inside. And I'll show you why in a minute. Let's do this one. Like I said, this is my first time doing this kind of video, so you guys be patient with me. Alright. Here we go. Again. Maybe I need to move it back a little bit. Okay, so we got 4 sides. And oops. You can put the frosting on the inside here and the inside there. And then stick it on. Don't worry if you're making a mess, because you're going to make a mess. You'll clean it up later. Now, the reason that I put these on the inside of the crackers, of the other crackers, front and back, is because it's better supportive for the roof support. Okay. And now the roof support is kind of tricky. I'm going to take this broken one and put it in the back of the house. This is the back of the house. This is the front. But you're going to have to hold them with your 2 hands. With 1 hand, rather. Okay, we'll put some royal icing up there. Royal icing right there. And we're going to stick that one on. The royal icing sets up pretty quickly. That one on there. Okay, so see the front of it's even standing up, which is really good. So now we want to put the roof on. So we're going to put royal icing here, and only half the way up here. That's starting to fall a little bit. Only half the way. Because I thought I turned this thing off. And okay. Then we take this cracker and it goes on that part of the roof. If you want, you can have it a little bit off of the roof so that it's falling down a little bit. But make sure that this part, when you're doing it, that you stick the roof support back up. And then you do the other side. Only halfway up. And it doesn't matter if you're kind of messy with this white royal icing, because then it looks like there's snow on the house. That's what it's going to look like anyway. Okay, so there, we stick that on. See? Now this is the front of the house because it's got the bigger border, so it makes room for trees and snowmen and Santa Clauses and whatever else that you or the kids want to do. So now we have this open roof that we have to fix. Okay. All right, guys. Put frosting here and up the sides on both sides. Do the same thing on both sides. This is so much easier. You know, it would be great to make gingerbread and do all that other stuff, but there's too many kids to come here to be bothered with that. I don't have time. Okay, and then so we just stick it so that it's at the rooftop, the top of the roof there. And we take the other one, oops, and we stick it here so that so it closes the roof up. And then we seal it with a big glob going down the center. Okay, and if you have like little spaces there that you don't really want space there, you just put some more royal icing up in there. But you don't have to, because you can put a little decoration in there if you want it, so you could have make it like a string of lights hanging from it. Anything you want to do. It's all up to your imagination. Okay. Now I'm not going to decorate this totally because I will be using all of my decorations and all of my stuff that I'm going to be using for my kids this weekend. So, but this is it. And it sets up, this royal icing will be as hard as a rock in about 5 minutes or less, and you can start decorating your house. Now, you can use anything that your mind has in its mind, and you have in your mind to decorate your house. Okay, see there? All done. See how simple that was? Let me move it over there. Now, the things that I use this year, I bought these little gummy stars because they were cute. Okay. And I bought these this year because they were cute and inexpensive. I don't suggest that you use real expensive stuff unless you want to. It's all up to you and what your budget looks like. But I use Smarties. I use these Christmas dots. Sometimes I use the ones that are all different colors as well. But I got these holiday spice dots. I use the vanilla cream cookies. And a lot of times I buy the ones that are the chocolate, the strawberry, and the vanilla. But one of my grandchildren are allergic to strawberry, so I don't bother with that anymore. It's all of that. And I use these for the chimney and the doors and the windows. I take them and I cut them for the doors and the windows. Okay. Also, the spearmint leaves. These are absolutely great because they don't have to worry about trying to make a Christmas tree. They can put little dots on them, what would be the lights. I use peppermints. I use mini marshmallows. They make snowmen out of them. Sometimes they do all kinds of weird stuff with them that they're not eating. I also use coconut. And sometimes the kids may use them and they make the coconut for snow. Also, these are only $1. Everybody gets a snowman and a Santa Claus. Put them wherever you want to. And that's simple. Oh, candy canes. Can't forget candy canes. Most of my grandchildren usually eat these before they even get to the houses. All right, so hopefully I've helped anybody. What I do is because I have so many kids here, I take all the candies out and I put them in bowls around the tables. And I know you need to see my face sometimes, huh? I put them in bowls all around the table and they get to pick from ever they want. If you're going to do it with a lot of kids on your table, I suggest you get a plastic tablecloth and you tape it to the bottom of your table, around your table, so it makes a nice seal. Because if not, you're going to be scrubbing royal icing off of your table for days, or you're going to be just scrubbing and scraping. But with the tablecloth, you untape it wrap everything up, and throw it in the trash. And everybody's happy. All right? So hopefully this has helped. And, okay. Merry Christmas. Not Happy Holidays.